shit ain't never gonna end. It ain't no future. I mean, like, it ain't no even, like,
They
this
said
shit
in court
already,
it must
this shit
end.
big and it gonna always be big.
Wait, they said in court it must end. That's what they said.
Hey, that's the court saying that. God ain't say that. God ain't say that.
Do you think there'll be?
They ain't God.
Okay.
They can't tell. They ain't God.
Mm. Um, his
What they
brother.
gonna say what they gonna say when all this shit get dropped? When everything just y'all it turn around and all this shit just some fluke shit. Like this shit is capped like bullshit. Whatever everybody gonna say then, like, oh whoa, damn. Then it's gonna be something else to be talked about. Like, come on, man, this shit is gonna God got this shit in control. So everything happens for a reason, man. We're gonna be all right. Bro gonna be all right. That's the main key.
Okay,
Bro's gonna be all right.
So a lot of fans, a lot of his supporters, they're here and they're like sitting, they're biting their fingernails, sitting on their hands. They don't know how it's gonna go. It feels like you probably have a little bit more insight and definitely some belief or some faith, right? What do you think is gonna this situation is gonna end up being? Because some people, I've heard someone tell me they believe Young Thug's gonna get life. And that sounds scary.
Not. That is not true. Ain't no life, nothing. Like, come on, man.
What do you think? How do you think this is gonna end?
We're gonna see. I can't speak on that.
Okay.
I can't speak on how. I can't even speak on that. Like, it's not in my hand. It's in God's hand for one. I can't speak on that.
I definitely want to ask you about you said something, and I kid you not, Fact sent me. I got the video here too. So if the audience needs me to play it, I'll definitely play it. But essentially, your former lawyer, Fonnie Willis, is the DA that's prosecuting this gang RICO. Do you think that maybe because, and by the way, I'm gonna give you the out too. You could definitely, because you probably still move around Atlanta. I don't want you to get jammed up. Do you think because that would have been a conflict of interest if she charged you when she defended you for some of the things that would have been associated with what they call the YSL RICO? Do you think that's the reason why you're not charged? Because the prosecutor was your defense attorney at one point?
For one, nothing I did pertaining to the case that she was fighting for me had nothing to do with nothing. You feel me? So
well,
that's for one.
Well, they're casting a broad net. So for example, and I know this personally because I've gone through so many of these. I've went through all of these incidents that they've listed. There's allegedly.
My bad. I hear you.
Are you back? All right. So what I'm saying is that once they put that gang shit on people, it's not only what's for the gang. Like, for example, I know, I won't mention the specific detail, but I went through every single count and every single thing they're claiming, quote unquote, YSL did. Not everything revolves around the gang. Like, for example, a nigga was in a club, some shit happened, a shooting happened. That ain't nothing got to do with no gang shit. That got nothing to do with the gang shit. Somebody got caught in a stolen car. That got nothing to do with gang shit. That nigga might have been, doing whatever he do. But they're blaming everything on YSL once they realize you're a member of YSL. So that's what I'm trying to say. Whatever you were being accused with probably had nothing to do with YSL. But when they try to cast these wide nets with this RICO shit, they just say you're doing it for YSL. So I guess I'm just asking you about the Fonnie Willis relationship, in the sense that she was your defense attorney at one point, and she's now the prosecutor who's trying to put your brother, by your own admission, in jail for life.
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier on, and when we first started talking, bro, I'm about surprised, and I'm just about, I don't know how they end up like this or how it just happened like this. I don't know, bro. Like, what can I do? What can I say about that? Like, it's just the only thing I can just say, boy, it's crazy how God works. I don't know if that's the reason or not. I don't know that. I'm still sitting right here pondering. I've been pondering from day one when this shit first. I don't know what's going on, but bro, it's just crazy how it panned out. What would I supposed to do about that? Like, what I supposed to? All I'm just saying is I'm just speaking the truth. That was my lawyer. What else I supposed to say? Like, what? She was my lawyer. She was, and what I did, and what she was fighting my case for me for, it had nothing to do with nothing. And everybody, once again, in my town, know they had nothing to do with nothing, man. What she was fighting the case for me for, like, they ain't have nothing to do with that, man.
How did you link up with her? Because I looked over her history. She was working in the prosecutor's office at a lower level. Then she left. She did private practice. That's when she, represented you. Um, like at that time,
Yeah,
did you get recommended to her? Like how did you
yeah.
find her?
I got recommended to her through my cousin
Mm,
on my mama's side of the family. My cousin, she worked in a law firm or something like that, I want to say. And I was going through the case, and she kind of recommended her to me. At first I'm like, damn, I ain't never heard of the lady. I'm really going through some serious shit. Like I ain't never really heard of the lady, woo woo. But I know if my cousin recommended her to me, she could have been some good. So I just went with it, and she kind of helped me through what I was going through. She kind of helped me out, and she did her thing. You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, man. Shortly after that, bro, this happened. She was telling me that she was about to get ready to be the DA, but I wasn't really
mm.
paying attention. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't
You're
worried
just
about
trying
that.
to
I was
beat your
going through what I was
case.
going through.
Yeah, you're just trying to beat your case. God
Yeah,
damn.
I went really, and even then, once shortly after that, I went to seeing on the news and shit. Like way before all this, I went to seeing on the news. I'm like, damn, look at Miss Willis. Like, you feel me? Like it was just my lawyer. I ain't thinking that of it. You feel me? Then shortly after that, boom, this happened. I'm about surprised as everybody else is, bro. Real shit, bro. I'm not surprised as everybody else is, bro. This shit crazy, like for real, bro. Like I don't really know what else you folk want a nigga to say. Like, wait, I'm about surprised as y'all is, bro.
So
This shit like a movie. This shit can be a book. How my life got down. I can't explain that to y'all. Ain't no mystery, man, no history, bro. Ain't no fuck shit on my name, bro. Ain't no snitch shit. Ain't no all of those cap internet shit that been going on, bro. Ain't no fuck shit on my no name, bro. I'm one of them ones. Let's get into that. Let's get into this music. I'm one of them ones for real. Let's get into that type of shit. Like, come on, man. There ain't no mystery in my history. Why y'all want me to be the bad guy?
no. I don't think you're the bad guy at all. If you ask me, I think by the grace of God, you were spared in the situation, and that's good because a lot of times, people who come from the background that you come from, they don't get spared. They usually get whatever, right? I don't think you're the
Yeah.
bad guy at all. So I hope you don't think none of my questions is trying to make. I think you're a good guy who, for all I know, I don't know you to do nothing bad, honestly, right? Um, but the questions I'm asking you isn't trying to be on some got you shit in the sense of, oh, you're the bad guy. Is that some of the players have crossed paths with you, right? So Fonnie Willis, and if you don't want to talk about it too, and I'm gonna tell you why you might not want to talk about it because she is the DA currently. You could say, nah, let's go on, and it's fine. I wonder what her demeanor was like. When you have a lawyer, you get to talk to them like, yo, is she like a square? Is she like a chick that kind of
Nah,
understand the
see,
hood?
this what I'm gonna tell you, AK man. At the gate though, for real. I've been telling everybody this though, bro. I know this right here made me open up as a man and getting grown and being older. It let me know that this shit is based off politics for real out here in this world. Like
Mm,
it made me get woke a little bit because I never got that type of demeanor from this lady. This was my lawyer. I got an auntie mama type of vibe from this
really?
lady, man. This is what's weird to me, man. No cap, man. This is what's weird to me. And that's on the
Wow.
real tip, man. I don't get that
Wow.
demeanor from that lady, man.
You know,
This shit based on some politics, man.
yo, and as you mentioned that, so I'll tell you how I know Fonnie Willis, right? First time I ever covered her was when the whole Georgia thing with Trump, and she's the brave DA to say, "I'm going after Trump." Whoa, you're going after a former president of the United States? That's bold.
That's what I'm telling you.
But
That's what
also,
I'm telling you.
what then it shows, yo, she's straight edge. She not like Trump was calling people in Georgia like, yo, man, you sure you can't find some extra votes? I need to win this shit. Like he trying to do it on some homie shit. She was on some straight edge shit. So I'm wondering when she dealing with you. If you talking to, when you talking to a lawyer, you talking to, I know she not white, but if you talking to a white person, you can tell, oh, they kind of get it versus, oh, they just mad straight edge. So it's you say she had the auntie vibes.
She kind of get it. I'm
Mm,
telling you this. I'm overly telling you this, man. Like I didn't get that type of demeanor. Like I said earlier though, when I seen on the news just doing other little shit, the other shit she been doing, I'm like, damn, look at Miss Willis, like on some like look at Auntie, like look at you feel what I'm saying? She helped me through some shit. This lady was a nice lady. Y'all see the shit. They
mm.
got me, let me hold my baby in court and everything. Like I went
Really?
through this process. I went through
Wait,
this
they
process
allowed
with
you to
this
hold
lady,
your
man.
baby in court?
Listen, they got the videos of this. It's nothing. It's not. You feel what I'm saying? It's a video of this.
Yeah.
Somebody recording a video of me in court. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, they got the videos of I got sentenced. I was finna get. I got sentenced, and the judge was nice enough to let me hold my baby. You feel what I'm saying? One time I ain't seen my baby type shit. So I went through this process with this lady. Is what I'm trying to say. I went through this process with her, all this type of shit. Like, so I know that it's just like that ain't her demeanor to me though. You feel me? That ain't her demeanor, but I know it's politics involved for sure. This is what made me woke to life type shit. Like I know it's politics. This shit is crazy because this shit a bunch of goofy shit. It's a bunch of goofy shit they throwing to my brother, man. This shit sad, man.
So I'm gonna ask this, and I see some people in my chat. We got a wild amount of people in here right now. How many people got up in this bitch right now? All right, we got about like 18,000. Okay. I'm asking you this, and some people be like, "Yo, stop prepping him." No, no, I don't want no like. Again, if somebody come on here to give us some insight, I don't want the nigga to say nothing that he don't want to say. Okay, I'm not. This ain't no trick interview, nothing like that, right? I want him to speak his piece, and also we're gonna get into his music afterwards, right? I guess the last thing on the Fonnie Willis thing I do want to ask though is that there is some kind of vibrations coming out of Atlanta, and I've heard it from a couple people I talked to. Obviously, I won't say the name. That Fonnie Willis, you know, had maybe a close relationship with somebody who I thought was a street dude, but he's listed as somebody who got murdered in this case, which people have thought she might have a. This is her reason to go at YSL. Get what I mean? Like maybe she had a close friendship, maybe a relationship, something like that, with somebody who was involved or who might have been a victim in this case. So she has extra incentive saying, "I gotta fucking make sure justice gets done." Have you ever heard that? What do you think about that?
I don't know. I don't really know about that situation. I don't know what to think about that. I think it's just speculation, though. I don't. I think it's speculation. I don't know. That's just some bogus. That's some wild bogus shit to me. I don't know.
That's
That's kind of crazy.
That's a great answer, my brother. That's a great answer. Hey, listen, um, we're done with those type of questions. You know, I'm not trying to make you, be in a position where you either just can't answer or fuck up your situation. It got to be. I'll ask this before we go into just some music shit about you. Um, Atlanta seems to be a very interesting place for black entertainers,